This is that once in a lifetime.
Hey guys, what's up? The name is Ultimate G-Man. How's it going? I'm here as a follow-up video for the one I did before for the preview of this one. Say hello, people. Welcome. I'm here to talk about my top 5 favorite manga artists. Let's go. So, to start off, what I'm going to say is these guys are highly skilled. Like, top 5 favorite black artists. Now, the reason why I'm doing this list once again is because I'm trying to give more emphasis on what I grew up on and give them a little more credit, because I feel like black artists nowadays I feel like they aren't as popular and they need more they need to be shown into the light. Now, that's not saying that there aren't some no good artists from any other race. I absolutely know that. I know Hayao Miyazaki, Satoshi Kon, all those guys are freaking awesome. But this is my, talking about my people, just because, I love myself. There's no problem with loving yourself, and I love all different people of different backgrounds, but I love myself, so I'm here to talk about that. Now, first off, I would like to talk about my number 5, Brother Dawood. Now, Brother Dawood is going to always be one of my favorites because he created an inspirational book series to me called Brother Man. Brother Man is he's a really skilled Dawood is a very skilled artist. He worked on this with his brother, Guy Sims, I think. I have to look up his name. Correct me in the comment section below if I got his name wrong. But anyway, he's a highly skilled artist. He has a very interesting style. Now, his style isn't really that dynamic, but it's still good. And the composition is good. You can see his influence. If you look at it, it has influence, especially from 1960s and 70s comics. I went to an event done by him, and he talked about his influence, and that was the number one thing. And yeah, Brother Man, the premise is good. Mainly talks about, growing up in the hood and everything, and I love it. Keep messing this up. Number 3, I would have to give credit where credit's due. Number 3 is, no, not number 3, it's number 4, right? Oh my God, I keep messing up. Anyway, number 4 is another artist that deserves mad credit because of, he's a brilliant character designer. His concept art is influence. I can see deep influence from Takeshi Koike, an animator for Redline. If you've seen Redline before, and what I would do, Takeshi Koike. But this guy's artist, his name is Ronald Wimberly. I have a link in the description below of his Tumblr, and because he blew my mind. Now, Dawood, he goes certain areas, but Wimberly goes into areas that I've never seen anyone else go. Like, his composition is on point, yet on the same time, he's able to be dynamic. His coloring is awesome. It's very vibrant and beautiful. So I love Ronald Wimberly's style. He's known for Prince of Cats, and he did character design for Black Dynamite. And I have to look up other things that he worked on. He's just really skilled. I'm not giving these people enough justice to describe their art style. All right, so next is number 3. I'm trying to wrap this up quick. Number 3, definitely one of my top 3, because these are going into I'm going into the animators room. The reason why those other guys aren't in the top 3 is because they don't animate, and I also put that as a skill level because there are a lot of people in this list who draw comics, but these are the 3 that I know that animate and direct and produce their own stuff. So number 3, I would have to give credit to Jonathan Dijab Nkodo. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right, but he is I just recently figured out about him now. He has animation styles on Ghibli level. His animation is highly skilled. Highly skilled. I don't really know the names of his works currently, but his art style seems like it would be inside of cartoons on Cartoon Network, like Gumball and Steven Universe, I think. But I started to get more research on the guys really skilled. Next, we're moving on to top two. Oh my God, I'm going through this pretty quick. Number 2 would have to be Lesean Thomas. Now, this guy is, Lesean Thomas. Well, just to let y'all know, number 1 and 2, they're pretty much the same. I don't really rank one over the other, and it was hard to like put this together. So number 2, Lesean Thomas, he's highly skilled. Once again, like I say, like the rest of these guys, but this guy, he's an inspiration to me because I'm in the animation. He's in Korea right now working on his own project, Cannon Busters. It's supposed to be released last month. I don't know if it has been released last month or if it's still being like in process right now. I don't know, but it's supposed to release this year, so I'm looking forward to it. It's called Cannon Busters. I'm not really gonna go into the story since it'd be better if he explained it. That's why I'm gonna leave a link in the description below to his Kickstarter. Lesean Thomas, what can I say? He has a YouTube channel. He explains a lot of different things. You know, he's really, really good. And last but not least, would have to be Jay Magariba. Jay Magariba is an animator, graphic novelist, artist who I highly admire. He's very, 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 very skilled, and it seems like the one thing that he does that a lot of the other artists on this list hasn't been able to do successfully, except for Brother Dawood, is the fact that he's been able to take aspects of his culture. Him and Wimberly and Dawood were able to take aspects of themselves, their own culture, and put that into their artwork. And they acknowledged their influences, but they still kept who they were, and they didn't lose that. Which is one thing I feel like a lot of artists do, especially black artists nowadays. They lose a sense of themselves. They lose their traditional culture. Even if you may think that stuff is not a part of you, it still is. It still is an essential part of your being. That's why I feel like artists should draw all aspects of themselves. Should not just keep everything exclusive to anime. Now, I love anime. I'm a big fan of anime. I love manga. Next video, I'm going to talk about my favorite manga of all time. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Artists have an obligation to cover aspects of their own culture. Japanese artists do it. American artists do it. We as African Americans have our own culture that I feel like in our works we should still do that. Just to show all aspects of ourselves, even if it's not even stereotypical African American culture. Just show stuff within your family culture because that's important. But anyway, now thanks for watching. That's it for me right now. The video's starting to get too long. Now subscribe, like, do it all. Check out my deviant art. Yeah, I'm an artist as well, so check it out. Spread the word. Ultimate G-Man's out here. He's a new YouTuber. Next I'm going to talk about my second favorite manga series of all time and my favorite manga series in my collection. Read the title. Peace.